Alright, welcome to another episode of Fraser's Indie Talk. I am AJ Fraser, here from Fraser Comics, and today we are discussing on another indie game. Today's indie game that we'll be discussing, I actually had some help with it, for once. I teamed up with another individual, that its fellow individual is actually my son, Kyle. He's actually the one that kind of got me into playing the game. It's actually really fun. It's on Roblox. It's developed by, I think it's called Bodgers. They're called Bodgers. Show the symbol up here and see what you guys can pronounce out of it. And the game is called Taffy Tails. Okay, Taffy Tails is another survival and escape type of game, only exclusive to Roblox. It's very popular. I think it's very, absolutely creative. And my son it's been one of the first like indie type horror games that he got into. He just like started playing it. I had no idea what the heck it was. So just one day he's like, "Hey, look at this, Dad." I'm like, "Oh, okay, we'll try it out." It's just, you know, candy monsters trying to come at you, stopping you from doing what you need to do throughout the game, you know, trying to kill you and yada yada yada, all that kinds of stuff. So, but without further ado, how's about we roll the gameplay clip? Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
First order of business. Gather the bags of sugar from around the factory. Then bring them back here and dispose of them. And whatever you do, don't get caught.
Alright guys, so right there, that's my son in the most colorful, dashing avatar ever. And then of course there's me, Huggy Wuggy. Me and him decided to team up for this video and to show you how it's done on Taffy Tails. Kyle is kind of an expert at this game. This is kind of one of the first games he's played, and he's beaten it like several times. So I'm just basically letting him kind of, you know, following his lead. Alright, we're going to pause for a second. Notice all this green outlined materials that are in the background there. That just means that there is one more item you got to find before moving on to the next round, and it would help you just go straight to the source. One thing I want to mention is the monsters. Watch out for the monsters. There's at least like 4 of them that come out and about, try to get all the players. Alright, next round, we've got to destroy machines. Before that, we'd like to show you, you find any of these mice that are golden, it gives you an extra key. Alright, here's our first machine. You just gotta break the crap out of it. There you go. Alright. Oh yeah, you come across these little fellers, all you gotta do is just knock their heads off. Okay, so now this is something that Kyle taught me. I've never really acknowledged it before, but if you come across this little room here, there's a bunch of these little dispenser things. You get yourself a little, looks like a giant gumball, and you gotta go roll it into one of the things that are kind of off to the side, and you get extra coins for it. Another thing you can utilize is the map, and it shows the legend down on the bottom. Shows you where you're at all times. Alright, so once again, we are hitting up the green highlighted materials. It's going to help us guide to our last machine here. Kyle took precaution because he heard Gummy coming by. Bruh. So now in this round, the power has turned off, and we got to go find light switches to go turn everything back on. I think by now, me and Kyle are starting to be the last 2 survivors that are in this game so far. So you're not going to see anyone else. And one thing I want to point out here, I think a lot of people miss, is this little boat ride room here. So you go on this boat, and it takes you to this back room here, and you'll find, you know, 1 light switch, treasure chest, and of course a machine. Now with the keys that you get from the mice, you can open up those treasure chests and you get items out of it. And once again, make sure you avoid the monsters. Alright, last thing you do before going to the basement is getting these mice that are holding the dynamite. And you've got to take it to the central hub here and put them inside this candy ball machine. Alright, moving to the basement. As you can see, it starts off with a very, very dangerous obstacle course here. So me and Kyle kind of try to maneuver around here. Now we're on a balance beam. Watch out for the fist coming out of the walls trying to punch you off. And oh yeah, just like what happened with Kyle there. you'll be hitting the spikes. Okay, then you gotta knock down wooden walls. You gotta do this as fast as possible because there is a monster that's chasing after you. He's not fast, but I mean, he'll catch up.
The police, they are after me.
So this is the home stretch before we go further
Don't worry about me, I'm
into
coming.
moving on to the sewers. And as you can see, I kind of struggled a bit, so the monster kind of got to me. But no worries, Kyle saved me. So now we're gonna break down the wall here. There's one of the survives on me. There's a key. We're going down to the sewers. Alright, so this is the last area before you face off Taffy Tail himself. Again, find keys and watch out for Licky there. He's the main monster down here. He's blind, so he'll go by like noises. So keep your distance away as best as possible. So, and then these monsters, you can hit them. But if you find the gold ones, they got keys to unlock, you know, doors and stuff, treasure chest down here, anything. And of course, you got to go around and press the buttons to help alleviate faster time to get the ladder down. So just like that, what Kyle's doing.
It's about to blow.
Alright, final area. Once again, Kyle had to revive me in order to help him out with this boss battle. So yeah, as you can see, Taffy, he's a pretty huge guy. So those green targets, he'll throw green giant like snot balls at you. And what you gotta do is to hit him, get on the green target. I like to kind of struggle for a little bit, so yeah, it's gonna take a few times to show you guys what we're talking about. Yeah, you're supposed to get on the target, and just like that, you hit it back, and it hits it. So, skipping ahead, so we defeated him, and that's that. One last thing that I want to show you guys, and it's the lobby area. So we're gonna take a little small tour here. So you enter Taffy Tails' game, and it'll take you to, you can explore this little Candyland type of theme park here. Go into the shops. There's shops for like all Avatar stuff. Get new bats for when you're playing the game. Yeah, just all types of stuff. So, and then we're gonna kind of walk on over here, and basically you can just get free money for the game, like free coins. Just standing in this little like area, and you get yourself one coin. Lastly, you can see that there's 3 different modes here. There's hard story mode, regular story mode, and then you got roleplay. And that's it. Alright, so that was Taffy Tails. That's pretty much how you play it. We ain't gonna show like every nook and cranny about the game. Otherwise, it probably would have taken maybe an hour long to just show you guys every little thing. But short and sweet to the point. That's how it is. I kind of let my son take the leading game playing role this time because like I said, he's an expert. This is one of the first like indie horror-ish type games that he's ever played, and he liked it. He likes it. He loves it. He loves playing it a lot. He's a bit of an expert of it, and I hope you guys find this video review very helpful in your game playing adventures. If you ever consider playing this indie game, I highly recommend it. A good like starting game for any young kids out there or anybody in general. But but honestly, this was some of the first like experiences that Kyle has ever played, and he loved it. I love it. I love the game. I think you guys will love the game too. So go ahead, give it a try. Go on Roblox today and check it out. On a scale of 1 to 10 for this game, it's very, I love the creativity. I love it. Puts you into the world of like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, just more on the lines of like on a horror spectrum. I'm definitely going to give it like a 9.5 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. It's very, again, cleverly, excuse me, very established on the creativity, and especially during when you go into their like lobby area. Once you first go into the game, you get to explore like this like Candyland type setting. There's like shops and all that stuff. Like I showed you guys in the gameplay clip, it's very, very phenomenal. Very spectacular. Definitely 9.5 out of 10. And again, you know, not every indie horror game is for everyone, so I can't just like give everything a perfect score, because it's never going to be perfect. You know, there's some flaws and imperfections, you know, just like any other odd game out there or obscure game. Not that I'm saying this is a very odd and obscure game. It's a very creative game, and I totally recommend a lot of people play it. Alright, well, with all that being said today, this concludes today's episode here on Fraser's Indie Talk. Please tune in on next week when we debut, finally, Captain Nefcon. We're going to be doing a pre-release special episode next week for Fraser's Indie Talk. Please stay tuned, because I'll be revealing some special deals and how to get your hands on some of exclusive, you know, deals and discounts on our next major indie comic, and it will be the start of phase 2 of our phenomenal universe. So please stay tuned. And that's really all I got. So, but yeah, just stay tuned to us. Follow us on all the social platforms. We are now on TikTok, so please hit us up on TikTok. We're looking pretty hot on TikTok lately, so definitely look into that. We've been posting videos. We're also going to try and post our full episodes on TikTok as well, so we try to keep it very versatile for everyone's taste and interest out there. So, but yeah, so without further ado, we'll see everybody next time.